we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. The Bulldogs will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Shout out to Ants Killer Cards. We ball.
Ahead for a couple, they'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield is Jenkins. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You're not going to see that happen too often. The quarterback, man, he was licking his chops. He saw a big space in the middle of the field. He had his best receiver there ready to make a play. And he dropped it.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Job number 1 for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Fires immediately. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space, and I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense. Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the catch. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yep, it's not about the X's and the O's, it's about the Jimmys and the Joes, and when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Now on 2nd and goal. Powers forward. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bulldog. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Trying to establish the run. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down and 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Out wide right, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, the tight end is a guy that this offense is going to look for on 3rd downs. He ran a good route. He got his depth. He got his head around. He's just got to make the play.
He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working now.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And the quarterback has to be able to get the ball out. When you're in an empty backfield, this area of the field, you don't have any tight ends or running backs helping you in pass pro. You've got 5 blockers. So you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, especially if they're adding extra guys. And the QB there needs to know, if it's not open right away, I'm throwing this thing into the bleachers. He does not and gives up a big safety.
Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the 1st down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. They'll ride the hot hand. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And you we've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 25. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. If guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels. Now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
Nowhere to go. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
All right, nice job, defense. Backs against the wall. You did your job setting up 4th down. Just be careful, though, because this is a team that's shown they can fake field goals. Your guys have to be alert.
It's good. Easy call for the refs. That slices the lead to 2.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
Then try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Wants to throw on 1st. Makes the grab. Still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
2nd down to the air. This one's complete. That's his first catch of the season. They believe he is a freshman who can contribute a lot early. And the Bulldogs will line it up on 1st and 10. The give to the lone running back. He's got the 1st down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From from the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on 1st down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
He'll set up to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the football, forced the errant pass, and dodged a bullet.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up 3rd down.
Man, the last thing you want after controlling the ball, moving it down the field, is to have to settle for a field goal attempt. It's 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, I got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
And he's in! Touchdown, Bulldogs! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. To throw, it's Jenkins. Got it. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back on the move. They knock him down right there.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. From the gun on 3rd down. Going long. Brings it in down the left side. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
And that's how you flip the field really quickly. Go from being on your side of the field, creating the explosive play, getting some momentum for this offense, and getting towards scoring position.
One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Defense all over him.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking to pass. It's Jenkins. Throws to the tight end. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
That last incompletion brings up a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Out wide left, it's Thomas. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. And he's going to bring this one out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Second down, going to throw it. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, how about the running back showing you a little agility, baby? A little toe tapping on the sidelines. He looked like a wide receiver. Make sure he kept his feet in bounds, makes the catch, gets some positive yards.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. Burrowing for yardage. Oh, he's got some space. He now has 61 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. And the Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Wants to go up top on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
They stop him well short of the marker. It's fourth down from the 27. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. Not a chance. Missed it. Still leading by 2 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but they left some points off the scoreboard there.
One more snap coming before halftime. Moving the pocket, it's Jenkins. Trying to burn this defensive back. intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Taking it the other way. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at UCLA taking on the Cal Golden Bears. And it's the Bruins looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the top 25.
Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. They'll send the back in motion. Drops back on first down. Finds his big tight end. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me in second down.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Now the pitch. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag, you get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this.
He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. They'll go back to work on offense. Moves the pocket. It's Jenkins. Max got it on the screen. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made...
Going for it all. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And it's not a surprise who they're throwing the ball down the field to. I mean, he's already had a great day. They're going to feature him because he makes plays over and over again. And then trying to take another shot to him down the field. If I'm the defense, man, I'm focusing on that guy. He's made too many big plays today.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Quarterback signaling to his guys. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Quick give. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it. At this point, that looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. They're all over him. Working the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one up.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
Looking to the big tight end. Left side is Montgomery. Into the end zone for a touchdown.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
And right down the middle. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. You got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy, you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind on the scoreboard.
Wide receiver going in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout.
You trying to throw a pick?
Right through his fingers, and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead,
No,
it's 4th
don't tell me
down.
no. You were
The
trying to throw a
Bulldogs
pick.
will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Not a lot of room to field this one. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. That's reeled in, it's Thomas. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field. And if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Got the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Fresh set of downs going up top. Rush is on. Soft spot in the middle. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period.
Crunch time.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There's a crease.
It's all dark in here. What the hell?
And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Creepy.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
Mercedes done.
And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was closed down by the fantastic 25-yard touchdown run. And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets a block. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Looking for running room. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Back to pass, it's Jenkins. Look out! Good job just to get rid of that one.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Right side, it's Thomas. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Between the hashes, it's Thomas. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
In the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. Can't get him to the ground. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lost to throw on first. That's caught. It's Addison. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Back's got it on the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If you could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game. I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! Big 3 points to stretch the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. Sells to run, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout.
The hell, bro? Throw it up.
Time today. Turning it on. And he'll take this one all the way home and into the end zone for a touchdown.
In this kind of game where it's only one possession, one play could make the difference. And that time the quarterback got a little too greedy. The defender jumps in front, picks it off, adds the lead for his team. We still got a lot of football to go here, but that was a massive play for the defense.
And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes the offense back onto the field. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. He's got it. Caught and And he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. And the Bulldogs racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. It's complete to the left. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Glides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Fresh center downs going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right on target this time.
And that's exactly what this defense needs to do. The clock is your friend. Try to keep him in bounds. No big plays, and let that clock just tick.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. 2nd and long here. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. Just about had another one picked off. They have been way too reckless with the football, throwing it away 3 times already.
Well, the defense has had enough of this, right? The quarterback's on a hot streak. The ball's not hitting the ground. And right there, they decide, we are jumping one of these routes. We're going to try to get a pick. Almost came away with the one there.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's 3rd down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll throw it for everything he's got to the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Yeah, and they're trying to get something going here. Obviously, got to make something happen quick late in the 4th quarter, and that might be their last chance, their last real shot. Now they turn the football over, and it's just not looking good. That clock is really working against them.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of